Carolyn's Corner, featuring singers, songwriters, and authors from all over the world. We are so excited you've joined us, and we're looking forward to having a great time. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Make sure to use the comment section from wherever you're watching to interact during our live shows. We're so excited about our special guests and can't wait to hang out with you. Stream Carolyn's Corner live on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and 1071krxp.com.
Hi, it's Carolyn. We're so excited about our special guest tonight, and we're so glad you're here. Get ready. We're going to have some fun. Welcome to Carolyn's Corner. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to go ahead and play our special guest ad for just a few minutes. While we get ready, get yourself a cold beverage. Welcome to Carolyn's Corner. We'll be right back.
This way to the beat, steady as a drum, we're gonna prove us right and prove them wrong. We keep on keeping on, like your favorite song playing on the radio and singing out at the top of your lungs. We're gonna rock this way to love. We're gonna rock this way to the beat, steady as a drum. We're gonna prove us right and prove them wrong. We keep on keeping on, like your favorite song playing on the radio and singing out at the top of your lungs. We're gonna rock this way to love.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Carolyn's Corner. I am so glad you're all here, and if you're not, I'm confident you are on your way. Folks, I'm super excited to be here tonight, like I am every single show. Monday nights are my favorite night of the week because I get to introduce y'all to some great, talented folks. I hope you're doing well out there in Radio Land and on Facebook and YouTube, etc. So I'd like to go ahead and introduce you to our very special guest tonight. I'm going to go ahead and bring her on the screen. Please make welcome Mrs. Jennifer Alvarado.
Hi.
Yay. Hi, Jennifer. How are you? Wait, the audience fell asleep. Okay, there we go. Yes, yes. I know. Calm down, people. She's just a person. Oh, my gosh. I am so glad that you're here, Jennifer. I'm waiting for heads up from my husband to let us know that everything is working fine. Brett, how do we sound out there? Always want to make good. He says we're good. All right, we're good to go. So, ladies and gentlemen, yes. So I tell you what, Jennifer, I'm going to go ahead and ask you to tell us a little bit about yourself. I promise I'll be listening. While you're doing that, I'm going to make sure all of these Facebooks are set to public because I want to see the comments, okay?
Okay.
You go right ahead, sweetheart.
Okay. Well, I am Jennifer Alvarado, like she said. I am from North Carolina. I grew up in Hickory, and I now live in a real small town outside of Hickory called Vale. I spend a lot of time on the road, going back and forth to Nashville, trying to figure out the whole songwriting thing. And so I'm working on that. But yeah, I grew up listening to country music, listening to all kinds of music, especially country, because my grandparents loved it. My grandfather played multiple instruments, and so I fell in love with guitar and all that at a very young age. I started writing when I was about 4, which I know sounds a little weird, but yeah, I started making up songs and writing when I was really little. That was my writing stories and all that kind of stuff was my way of sort of getting over shyness and getting over just being an only child. I think when you're an only child, you have a lot of time to make up stuff. So, yeah, so that's sort of how I started, then got started in choir and voice lessons and guitar and all that kind of stuff as I got older. Started leading worship as a teenager, and absolutely fell in love with leading worship. I've done that for well on 20 years at this point. And I'm actually a worship pastor still, and that's probably my favorite thing is worship and leading worship. But was kind of on that, I guess, path of sort of just leading worship and going into ministry, being in full-time ministry. And then of course 2020 happened, and I had all these songs kind of on the shelf, not doing anything with them, and started releasing them, my country pop stuff, and it kind of took on a life of itself. And so that's where we are. So I'm just sort of seeing where God takes me at this point, and sort of just
Wow.
being open to change and open to whatever I feel like He's telling me to do. But yeah, that's where
Right.
I'm at.
Oh my gosh. So let's go back. Because the fact that you started writing songs when you were 4, or stories, first of all, most children at 4 can't even write yet. You know what I mean? It's like, a lot of them can't. They can't form
Right.
sentences yet. The fact that you started doing that, I mean, that should have been, I can't even imagine. You've been doing it that long. So God definitely equipped you with the talents and the skills to do what you needed to be doing. Let me see. Let me just check and make sure. Brett, do we sound okay? Oh, I don't. I got to sound louder. So I think that is incredible. I want to shout out real quick to Marie McConaughey. Hi, sweetheart. Thank you for being here. Oh my gosh. I'm so glad all of you guys and gals are here. Jennifer, we're going to have some fun tonight. First of all, I want to encourage you all who are watching, listening, wherever you may be, however you may be doing this, because you may be listening on our website too, the Dale website, 1071krxb.com. You can go there and listen. You may be watching and listening on our YouTube, our Facebook, or Twitch. But wherever you are, or the radio, welcome, welcome, welcome. So I encourage you to get you a cool drink, but you better hurry. You don't want to miss any of this interview and this great show. So you have been doing this for so long, and the fact that you said you're a worship leader, didn't you say 20? Is that what you
Um,
said?
yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I got into it when I was around about 14, 15. So yeah, I mean
Oh
it's
my
it's been a
gosh.
while. Yeah.
That's beautiful. So you've pretty much had a calling on your life your entire life. I mean, you knew what you wanted to do at an early age, it sounds like.
I did. So I think I always knew I wanted to do music. I mean, I remember being 5 or 6 years old and realizing that people actually sang for like a living. And I thought, okay, that's what I'm going to do. Um, but I also am a very practical person. And so
Right?
I had that kind of conflict going on for a really long time. And so
Right.
worship leading was sort of that gap. So like I was pursuing paralegal and normal life and all that kind of stuff, and trying to leave music behind because I thought, well, you can't have a life with this. And you know, God has other plans. And so it just
He
kind of circles
does.
back. And that's what happened was I was trying so hard to run from music and what I felt like I was
Wow.
supposed to be doing, but I really went after plan B of everything. So and he brought me
Wow.
back. So yeah.
And that is so true for all of us in our lives. If God has a purpose, you can't outrun it. I mean, you can try, but eventually he's going to say, okay, wait a minute. This is what you're doing. This is what I want you to do. And I am so glad that you pursued that path and followed God and let him lead you. Gosh, that's beautiful. So I see we have quite a few people on watching or listening. I'd love for y'all
Oh,
to just say hi to Jennifer, and just let us know that
hi.
where you're who you are so I can shout out to you. But let's go ahead and get started because I have
Yeah,
seen and heard your videos, but I haven't got to hear you play live. The exciting part
yeah.
about tonight, oh, I'm so excited. Jennifer is going to play live for us from where she is. And we don't do that very often, Jennifer. So this is going to
Oh,
be a special treat. Yeah. We want to do
okay.
it more, but sometimes it's a matter of the sound. It's like, is it
I got
sounding good enough? Can people hear it? So I would love for y'all to listen up close. Jennifer's going to tell us about a song she's going to play in just a minute. Poor Jennifer. She's like, I am? Yes, you are. And then I want y'all to comment and let me know what you think. Could you hear her well? Could you hear the guitar well? We really need your feedback because we're on one side. Well, I'm all the way in Texas. You're all the way. Where are you at again? What state? I'm sorry, honey.
North Carolina.
She's all the way in North Carolina. So we're hearing completely different things. I just think it's so cool. Don't you, Jennifer? I know your whole life you've had this type of technology, but it's just a recent thing for me. And I just think it's so cool. Here we are hanging out, and I can't wait to hear you play. I love it. So go ahead, Jennifer. You've got the floor, and I will actually get off the screen for a minute and give you the entire stage. And I will be interrupting if somebody says something, if I feel like I need to interrupt you. If not, we'll wait till after the song.
Perfect.
Okay, here we go, folks. Here she is, the beautiful and talented Miss Jennifer Alvarado. Here we go. Let me get on.
Thank you.
I thought I was on. Hold on. Go ahead.
No worries. So I'm gonna start with a song. It's actually the one that was being used in the ad. It's called "Rock This Way," and to kind of give you a background on this song, I think if you're a writer or just honestly anything you do, sometimes you just get into this funk of like, for me, it's writer's block, but I mean it could be anything. And so I was going through a period of writer's block, and I sort of just wanted to write a fun song because I had been writing a bunch of tragedy, basically, and I was tired of writing sad songs. And so I wanted to write a fun song that sort of paid homage, if you will, to all my classic rock songs that I love. So this is Rock This Way. Down the track, too scared to look forward, to want to look back. Bird free falling in a neon sky. We were born to take it easy on the sweet slow ride. Learned how to box to please rock and roll. Your love soothes my soul. We're gonna ride this way to the beat, steady as a drum, gonna prove us right and proving wrong. Song playing on the radio and singing out of the top of your lungs. We're gonna ride this way to love. Don't let the sound of your wheels or the turning ever drive you crazy. You gotta keep on, never stop believing and hold me, baby. Walk this way while you give me a kiss. And can you handle this? We're gonna ride this way to the beat, steady as a drum, gonna prove us right and proving wrong. We keep on keeping on. My favorite song playing on the radio and sing out of the top of your lungs. We're gonna ride this way. Coming home to you. Oh, my, 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 my. Well, I'm singing this song for you. We're gonna ride this way to the beat, steady as a drum, gonna prove us right and proving wrong. When we keep on keeping on, like favorite song playing on the radio and sing out at the top of your lungs. We're gonna ride this way to the beat, steady as a drum, gonna prove us how to prove wrong. We keep on keeping on, like radio playing on the radio and sing out at the top of your lungs. We're gonna ride this way, gonna ride this way. We're gonna ride this way tonight.
Wow, that was beautiful, Jennifer. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I put a comment up on the screen.
Yeah. One thing about live is the fact that when you forget to put your capo on the right place, you just sing it even lower than it's supposed to be, and you can barely get the sound out.
Oh my gosh! Well, you know what? I didn't know that. It sounded really good.
Oh,
And No, you sounded good. I just turned the volume up as much as I could, so then we can hear you really well.
Well,
And I know the sound was good. Yes, because I can hear it on the speaker. And you got a great comment from our dear friend Dale, who tries to tune in every week. Thank you, Dale. He said, "Wow, who is this lady? She is getting down." Yeah,
thanks,
I
Dale.
agree, Dale. This is Miss Jennifer Alvarado out of North Carolina. And by the way, before I forget, because if I forget, I'm going to be so mad at myself. I want to give a big shout out to your promoter, Mr. Caden Gordon.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Caden. He has sent me so many fabulous, gosh, I mean, I'm like, Caden, thank you. I'm beyond grateful to him. I told him I appreciate you so much. Wow, that was beautiful. Let me see if there's any more comments. Do you see the comments over on your right, sweetie?
I do. Yes. People are
Okay,
very
good,
nice.
good.
Thank you all so much.
They are. So, what are you going to sing next? And I'll get out of your way, of course. I'm just checking.
Well, let's see. So I wrote a song called Curious a few years ago. Let me play that. Or, well, it's not a few years ago. It was like a year and a half ago. But anyway,
Nice.
yeah, I'll play that one if that works
Okay, and
for
it's
you.
curious. Okay, and what was the inspiration about? Do you want to tell us the little backstory, or is it?
Yeah.
You know,
So the inspiration is essentially when you've met somebody for that first time and you know that there's something there. There's something just up with them as far as like you want to get to know them more. You're curious about them, and it leaves you wanting to pursue something, but you're also scared to death. And so it's that kind of that tug and pull of like, what do you do next? So that's what this is about.
Oh, I love that. And I don't know if you see it on the screen, but Connie Hood Ingert, she is paired from your channel. Yes, she said, great song, Jennifer. Let me get out of your way. I can't wait to hear this. Thank you so much, Connie. Here we go. I'll be right back, y'all. Woo, get ready. This is going to be great.
Thank you. So yeah, this is Curious. I can see you looking at me from across the room. With every single glance, I get a little more confused. You shouldn't want me, I shouldn't want you. All of our reasons, we follow the rules. But all I keep thinking about is me with you. Are you curious where this is going? Curious, I think you should know when how you carry us, how you carry us without this score. Carry us, think you should know when it comes to me and you. I don't know what to do, but I'm carrying us about you. About you. Hey, everybody.
Wow. Oh my goodness. Okay, I want to tell you what I did. I went outside because we have a speaker outside the radio station, and my husband is listening, and you sound so good on the radio. Oh my gosh, you really, really do. You sound great, Jennifer. Oh my gosh. You're so welcome. I'm so excited to have you here. So let me read these comments real quick. So Rebecca Colette said, "Yay, yay, yay! Jennifer Alvarado music." I agree with you, Rebecca. I know it's an honor, really. Sarah says, "Hello, Carolyn." Hello, Miss Sarah. How are you doing, beautiful? Another great friend of ours. Dana, Gui, I can't pronounce it.
It's Dana Simmons.
Dana Simmons said, "Great song. Loving your hair." I know. It's beautiful. Your hair is beautiful.
Oh,
and Dale said, "Hey, lady," to Sarah. So I love our little family, and I love everybody's talking. Man, they're loving you, and me too. Yeah, and gosh, your voice is just so beautiful, and I can see how you could uplift people at church or wherever. I mean, you have that quality that makes people just say, "Who is she?" Wow. You know what I mean? They're going to tune in. I loved it. I love it. So I don't want to rush you. Take your time. If you want to discuss anything with your audience, or if you want to go ahead and play another song, I don't want to rush you. You're like, "Hey, I'm not a machine."
Either way is fine.
Yeah.
So I guess, well, one thing I can say is currently working on new music. I'm in limbo right now. I started out, and I will play my current single in just a little bit, but so
Nice.
I started putting together this like 90s feel album, and
I love it.
I'm sort of in limbo right now because I'm trying to decide. There's some other songs that I don't know, like I just feel like it's time to put those out. And so I might take a little break from what I was doing and go a different route for just a little bit and then finish up this other project. So, I mean, I think that is the cool thing about being an independent artist. You can kind of choose what you're doing and where you're going. So, yeah.
You don't have anybody telling you, you have to play this. You got your genre. You could switch it up, and I love that. And then you could be on the charts in the pop, the country, whatever it is, the rock, whatever you're going to do. So I love that. And you definitely have the sound and the. I mean, I just think that's so beautiful. I can see you being very successful in any genre that you delve into. Honestly. So go ahead. What is the name of this song, and tell us about the song?
So I think I'm gonna play "Break Things." This was actually the very first song that I sent to a radio station, and I had kind of decided when I sent it that if they hated it, that was sort of my sign to like shelf all the songs and not do anything with them and move on with life. And luckily they loved it, and so it was with Indie Star Radio actually, and because of the reception that I got there, and also the confidence that they just helped me build through that process, it did make me more able to actually want to pursue this and like start actually going out and playing more and all that. Because for a long time, my performance anxiety was just so bad that I would go to sing and I couldn't. And I had to really, even though I was doing the church thing, the idea of playing like a 3 or 4 hour show, I thought was absolutely impossible. And now I do that 4 or 5 times a week. So,
my gosh.
So, I mean, but it really did. Like being able to release this song in particular and kind of see the traction that it came with, really did help push me forward. So, very
Yeah,
grateful.
you know what? Sometimes it's just to me, I think it's the lack of confidence. We don't believe in ourselves enough. God, it's so scary, isn't it? Because to me, because I write songs too. Now I can't sing like you. I wish I could, my God. But to me, they're like your children almost. It's like, these are my kids,
Yeah.
and I'm going to let them judge you. And what if you don't like my kids? You know, it's kind of like that to me. It is.
Exactly.
It's like, or what if you don't like my voice? Or what if you don't like this? You know, and I'm my own worst critic. I think we all are. But gosh, I'm so glad that they accepted it, because oh my gosh, they absolutely saw what I hear and see what I see.
Well,
You're
and I
welcome.
think that was it too. I had gone through a lot of people telling me like, we don't like this or we don't like that, and it did. I was at a place where I was just browbeat, honestly, and I think when you get there and it's bad enough if other people question you, but it's when you question yourself and when you,
Right.
like you said, don't have that confidence in yourself, like that's what makes or breaks it all. And so to find a group of people that like actually seem to believe in me and
Wow.
want to surround me and just support me. And Rebecca's one of them too. Like, I mean, she's amazing. Her and her channel, she does so much for independent artists. And
Oh, that's great, Rebecca.
yeah, but there's so many indie stations, and it becomes like a family, and there's a support system that happens. And I am proof that people need support, and you know, because you don't know where somebody's at and whatever they're doing. And I was at the point of wanting to just shelf everything and be done and say, forget it, this is too hard. And you know, it's still hard, but I think the difference is now on those hard days, you remember your purpose and you remember why you're doing it. And you've
Amen
got
to that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
So,
and you know, and since you were playing in the church so much with the worship lead, I don't know. This is just my perception. What I may think if I was in your situation, maybe it's like, well, I think I'm supposed to be playing for God and the church, and maybe He doesn't want me playing out. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, I don't know. That would be, because to me that would be a hard choice. Am I doing the right thing? Am I doing what God wants me to? Okay. Okay. Brett just put a note for me to play. We've got to play our ads real quick before we do the next song. Okay. So let me see. Quick song. Let me see where we are. I don't know. I'm just going to trust him. I can't tell where we are. So real quick, Marie said great songs. Sarah said nice. Yeah, because we have our the board there that shows what's coming up, but I lost track of where we were. And how you been, Sarah? Oh, Sarah. He's talking to Sarah. Sorry about that. I couldn't see the bottom, Dale. You know what? There. I fixed it. There was a little thing in the way. Okay, so let's go ahead and play our ads. I guess he's talking about our great sponsor. We're always accepting sponsors, and we would love for anyone that would like to sponsor Carolyn's Corner to please reach out to me. We have a great sponsor here in Beeville right now. I mean, she is fabulous. What a great lady. And it's B-Hop Yogurt Hive. They have some really delicious yogurt. Brett, is that what you were talking about?
No, the ad on the video. Great radio break.
Oh, okay, we got it. We never rehearse. Okay, so let's go ahead and let me play this. We'll be right back, folks.
And playing across the coastal band.
We are Dale 107.1 KRXB. This is Dale 107.1. Everything under the sun and then some.
You are listening to Carolyn's Corner on 107.1 KRXB.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Now I'm going to go ahead and play our ad from our wonderful sponsor. Thank you again, B-Hop Yogurt Hive. Here we go. And I made a video for them. It's a great place. Come check them out if you ever get a chance. And it's delicious, too. Here we go.
Step back in time at the B-Hop Yogurt Hive, that is, inspired by a 50s style diner located at 301 St. Mary Street right here in Beeville, Texas, where you can build your own yogurt masterpiece with 9 varieties of delicious yogurt flavors and over 50 varieties of toppings to choose from. B-Hop Yogurt Hive also has delicious froyo sandwiches and root beer floats. So hop on over to B-Hop Yogurt Hive. Fresh, fast, friendly service with an old-time vibe. Check out B-Hop Yogurt Hive on Facebook for their hours and more information.
this just in, Brett. Oh, it's the wrong video. It's okay. It's okay. They have 2 new flavors now, by the way. Okay,
Oh.
Jennifer, thanks again. Thanks again. Yeah, delicious. And peppermint patty, and I forgot the other one. Oh my gosh, but y'all go check them out. Anybody that's local, go check them out. And Patty is such a wonderful lady. All right, Jennifer, we are ready now, sweetheart. I'm going to get off the screen and let you have at it. Sorry. Let me just, before I do, I always have to check these comments, make sure I'm not. Okay, Doreen is here. I love that name. She said, I love this, and we love you, Jenny. I love your hair too. Aw, y'all are so sweet. Really, y'all are so sweet. I can see why. She's absolutely delightful. Okay, here we go. I'm going to get out of your way for a minute. Take it away, beautiful. Here we go.
Okay. So, like I was saying, this song is called I Break Things. And for those who know me, they know that I do. I break things on a very regular basis, usually myself. I think I've broke a lot of toes in my foot and everything else at this point. But anyway, I digress to say I wrote this song after I ran through our garage door and I pulled the garage door down onto the car and it caused a lot of damage. And I wanted my husband to laugh. So this is I Break Things. Well, here I go again. I'm careless like the wind, and I'm like a hurricane, destroying everything that I touch. And I break things like a hand. Doesn't matter who you are, once I get a hold of you. And I take things, take control, switch it out and let it go. For you sit down, you should know that I break things. Well, I know I look sweet, but behind these eyes you'll see, well, I'm messed up and selfishly. I only care about me, and I break things like a heart. Doesn't matter who you are, once I get a hold of you. And I take things, take control, switch it out and let it go. For you sit down, you should know that I break things. Yeah, baby, I break things. You tell me that you don't believe me. Well, baby, you're gonna wish you never met me. Well, baby, I break things like a heart. Doesn't matter who you are, once I get a hold of you. And baby, I take things, take control, switch it out and let you go. For you sit down, you should know. Yeah, before you sit down, you should know that baby, I break things. That baby, I break things.
Excellent again. I run out of words, Jennifer. I run out of words. Wow, that is so beautiful. Baby, I break things. So clever, so clever. Now I got to ask you about the garage. Did your husband laugh or did he? I can't even imagine. They used to call me Trouble. That was my nickname because I really was always falling, always knocking stuff over. So what happened with the garage?
Um, he just kind of shook his head because I mean, at this point, like he's used
What's
to
he gonna
it.
do?
Yeah, I mean,
Oh,
well, and two, like this was kind of like I had already run into the garage a couple times and like bounced the car off the side and stuff. So like when it pulled down, he was just sort of like, why didn't you ask for help? Or and it's because I'm me and I don't ask for help. I just go do and yeah.
I'm laughing because I've done so many things like that. Honestly, it's like, oh my God. But I could just imagine your poor husband. My husband would have said the same thing.
Yeah. I mean, he just, at this point, he just looks at me and just shakes his head and like we go on and that's it.
What are you going to do? I mean, it's material things. They can be replaced. But thank God you didn't get hurt, obviously.
No.
So let's see. Let me make sure. No new comments. Boy, folks, y'all are slipping. Come on. I'm just kidding. I love that song. That was so cool. I just love your voice. I love all your songs that you played so far.
Thank you.
Do you want to go ahead and take a break for a minute and play that video that we have? Or do you want to do that for last?
That works.
Okay, tell us about this song, honey.
So I wrote this song. Basically, so I went through a kind of a weird period of time where I was trying to figure out, do I stay in full-time ministry? Do I go to something else and pursue my music? Like, how do I do this? Because like you were saying, it was hard for me because the last thing I want when I'm worshiping is for somebody to think I'm using that platform for myself. And so I struggled with that. And I wanted to make sure that I sort of kept my music separate. Like I was living like two separate lives, even though that's not true, but that's sort of how it felt at times. And so I just was really struggling in the like 2018, 2020 time period, that kind of place of like, where am I going and what am I doing? And you know, when you've put all these years toward doing something and you think that this is your path, and I'm a very stubborn person, I was not leaving quietly. Like I leave kicking and screaming and you know, sometimes making a fool of myself. But with this song, I was sort of just in a really weird place, and I've always heard the saying of don't throw the baby out with the bathwater.
Yes. Oh boy, that is an old saying. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. My grandmother, I grew up listening to her say that. So I had that in my mind one day, and I was just like, yeah, but what if you need to throw it all out? Like, what if it all needs to just go and be purged and you start again? And so the concept of filthy water came to me, and really that's what the song is about. It's about the truth comes out in the end, and people can do whatever they do and say. It doesn't mean it's true. And eventually people see through those fake personas and whatever else is going on, and all that remains is truth. And so that's where that song came from.
Oh, I can't wait. This is going to be good. And Missy Silver said, we love Jennifer here in Lincolnton. Oh, that's so great. Did I say Lincolnton? Make sure I'm saying it right. I can see why. Honestly, I already just think you're like, welcome to the family. Welcome to the family. All right, so let's play it. Oh, honestly, I think you're great. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's play Filthy Water, not Dirty Water, right? I make sure I got the title right because I don't.
Everybody calls it dirty water, so it's fine.
Really? Filthy, dirty. It's worse than dirty. It's filthy. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Here is a great little video, and I'm excited to see this. I have not watched it yet, but I already know it's great. Okay. See, that's how confident I am in you, Jennifer. Here we go.
One night becomes three. Every you talk to me. Light a match and watch it burn. Soon the table's gonna turn. You think you are the man, talking with your dirty hands. But karma will make it right. The things you took away in spite. Ooh, don't you know? Ooh, the truth is gonna show. One day soon they're gonna see exactly what you did to me. One day soon, I have no doubt, they'll throw the filthy water out. You can wash a sinner clean when preachers practice what they preach. But when their words are just for show, soon their flags will start to go. Oh, don't you know? Oh, the truth is gonna show. One day soon they're gonna see exactly what you did to me. One day soon, I have no doubt, they'll throw the filthy water out. When the darkness comes to night, who'll be by your side? One day soon they're gonna see exactly what you did to me. One day soon, I have no doubt, they'll throw the filthy water out. One day soon they're gonna see exactly what you did to me. One day soon, I have no doubt, they'll throw the filthy water out. Goodbye.
All right, Jennifer. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm looking through my Facebooks. It's crazy. I have this thing. We're going to 4 Facebooks that I have, and it's a long story. I had to cancel and start over. Anyway, I missed some of the comments. So Roger Sowers is watching. Hi, Roger. I want to make sure I shout out to you. For some reason, I didn't see these. Melba Winkle, she said, thank you and you're welcome. Mwah. Thanks for being here, sweetheart. And Michael Sparger, who will be coming on the show, I have to go back and look at the date. He said hello. I'm so glad y'all are here. And I saw what Marie said, and I agree with you, Marie. Where did it go? Let me find it. She liked the song as soon as I don't know where it went, but somewhere. I don't know. It seems like this one is a favorite so far. Okay. I agree. I like all of them that we've heard, but this one has got to be my favorite too. Natalie Gray said, my favorite song of hers, Filthy Water. Jennifer is very talented. Asbury Methodist Church is blessed to have her as our worship leader. Yes, you are. Isn't that something, man? She's spreading the word of God and helping young people and helping everyone with your music. Honestly, I've got a question for you. Have you ever thought about doing some country Christian or Christian gospel maybe, and mix it in with your country? Or are you trying to keep those completely separate? There it is. The tune caught me up right off. Yeah, there it is.
I think I'm in a different mindset now. Where I was a few years ago, I felt like I felt a lot of judgment if I was pushed. So my first album was actually contemporary Christian, and I don't
Oh,
even
okay.
think it's listed on what I sent you. It came out in 2015. It was called Hello Life. It's
Oh,
13 contemporary Christian songs, and at some point, I do want to go back and do more worship songs,
yeah,
because it's in my blood. It's what I do, and
it is. Yeah.
so I do want to go back at some point and do that. And actually, that's sort of what I've been debating is doing a project that is a little bit more almost recovery based in a sense,
Oh, yeah.
because I spent so many years doing Celebrate Recovery. I was a worship leader for that, and so I spent a good 10 years doing that, and that's really what I love is recovery ministry. And
Yes. Well, okay. Now
using
I'm gonna go ahead. I'm sorry.
and using music in that outlet, because I mean, for me, music was my source of healing of so many things, and also my source of comfort. And so growing up, I found a lot of solace in music and other people's words, and feeling like, okay, I'm not alone. This person knows how this feels, or whatever. And I think that you
Yeah.
are supposed to use things that you go through as a message to help others. And so for me, that's what music is. It's being able to kind of reach out and be a friend to somebody who maybe feels like they're the one off in a situation, to say, no, you know, there's other people out here that feel the exact same way, that have been
Yeah.
through similar things, or not even similar, but just have had similar feeling, and to make sure people don't feel alone. I think that's the importance of music, and being able to speak through music, because music really does connect people in a different way than other facets can. So
Absolutely. I agree with you 100%. And I love that idea of the recovery ministry. I know it's not my job to tell you but I agree, because we talk about this every week on the show. I think it's incredible, because everyone that comes on the show relates to that. And you know what I mean? One of their songs will hit somebody and they'll be like, I'm like, you need to share this, because
yeah,
people out there need it. They do need it. They really, really need it. Every week I start preaching about it. I'm like, people are out there suffering, and whether it is recovering from drugs or alcohol, or if it's just them trying to recover from depression or anxiety,
yeah,
all of it is recovery. And gosh, oh my gosh. And you can help so many people like that. Like I said, you're already helping them with your music. I mean, I don't know. I love both of them. I think that would be so
yeah.
great, honestly. Wow.
Well, and I think for me, like, you know, I see 2020. I mean, there was a lot of people affected by 2020, and it's just now
Yes.
even coming out, because 2020 kind of left us to figure things out on our own in a lot of ways, and be
Sure
with
did.
our thoughts, and because we all had to stop, and those things that we were filling our life with, of being, constantly on the go or whatever, all of a sudden stopped. And so many people are just now seeing those effects, because they had to sit with their thoughts, and sometimes we're not
Hmm.
equipped for that. And so I think it's so important to remember, everybody has something. Like, even if you feel like you have absolutely nothing
Yes.
going on, like, there's still something. Like, in that case, it's pride. But I mean,
Yeah.
I think that everybody has something to also share with somebody else.
Yes.
And advice to be able to give. And it may just be, you're supposed to meet somebody to know how not to act in a situation, whatever the case is. But
Yeah.
I think it's so important to share our stories. And so that's honestly
Absolutely.
what I want to do with music, is to share stories, and to make it safe for
Yeah.
others to share stories.
Oh gosh, I love that. I really do love that, because we talk about it every week, and it is very important, because everyone is, and they're gonna, and I always say, I bet you if you see 20 people a day, 18 of them are dealing with something, whether
Oh
and I mean, honestly, but they walk around, and I'm one of them. I'll tell you the truth. They
yeah.
walk around with a smile on their face trying to get through, but everyone is dealing with something, whether it be depression, anxiety, you lost a family, a loved one, it's just hard, and we all need each other to get through these things, and to let like you said, you're not alone. That is the biggest thing, and that's why I love music so much, and I know you do.
Yeah.
because it brings people together, and it helps connect those people. And to me, it's, I'm a big believer as well, and I believe that it's God's way of saying, look what I gave them. I want them to use their voice to spread my message, and whether it's just a happy, you know what I mean, whatever it is,
Oh, yeah.
So I love it. I love that you're doing that. I just think that's beautiful. Thank you so much. Gosh, I don't want to keep talking about this because I can go on a tangent because it's so important to me. It really is to everyone. So what would you like to sing next? You're so talented. I'm so glad you're here.
Well, thank you. Thanks for having me on. So I am gonna sing a song. It's called Colorado. It's my latest single.
Ooh.
And I say damn. So I hope that's okay.
Okay, y'all. Well, I always had that saying. Remember about the creek? Did you ever hear that? Anyway, it's a silly saying. I've always said it. It's silly. God didn't dam it, the beavers did, and God didn't need a dam because he could walk on water. I don't know. I learned that when I was a kid. And it's been stuck in my head forever. I don't know where I heard it. It's not like I never say it. But here we go. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm so excited. Get ready. Get ready. Okay, here we go. I'm going to move out of the way and be quiet for a minute. You're welcome, sweetie. Take it away.
Well, so this song is called Colorado, and I'm sure a lot of y'all have heard the song Tequila by Dan and Shay. And I love that song. But the one thing that I was always left with that song was, if this relationship was so wonderful, like, why did it end? And I had a lot of questions leaving that song, so I decided to answer them myself. And yeah. And my husband jokes and says that I'm actually saying "Damn you, Alvarado" instead of Colorado, since they rhyme, but I am not. So this has nothing to do with him. Where we hide from the smoke or the altitude, the chill has sky was the only other one we were chasing stars and freedom, wrapped in his arms, our hearts would beat. Ever seemed so close when it was new. Damn you, Colorado, Rocky Mountains on the back road. He swore that he loved me, so I gave him everything. 10 miles south of Boulder, he said we were over, that he'd met somebody, and I'm just a memory. So damn you, Colorado. Funny how I still recall everything, from the chill of the night to him kissing me in my sorority t-shirt, that moonlit sky where we planned out the rest of our lives. But now it's all so bittersweet. Damn you, Colorado, Rocky Mountains on the back road. He swore that he loved me, so I gave him everything. 10 miles south of Boulder, he said we were over, that he'd met somebody. Now I'm just a memory. So damn you, Colorado. Damn you, Colorado. Damn you, Colorado. Damn you, Colorado, Rocky Mountains on that back road. It's where he said he loved me, so I gave him everything.
Wow. Another great song. I really like that. I want to say I'm so sorry about what happened to you in Colorado. That was beautiful. It was really good. I like that a lot. I do. I do. Man, I want to ask you a couple of questions. First of all, do you get the opportunity to play many live gigs? There's Jana. Hi, Jana.
I do. So I play usually. So I'm actually kind of slow right now. So the month of March is my husband's birthday, and so I've kind
Oh,
of cut
nice.
stuff
Happy birthday
down
to
to
you.
be able to like celebrate with him the next 2 weeks.
Yes.
But I usually have 3 to 4 shows a week. Three to
Wow.
four live shows a week. Usually Thursday through Sunday are kind of yeah. And then of course I have rehearsals and that kind of stuff. So
Yeah. Well, I was also curious, do you play just acoustically or do you have, I mean, it's always acoustic, but do you have a band that plays with you too, honey?
So I do have people that I bring in for full band, and then
Oh,
my
okay.
friend Brian and I sometimes do a duo show where he plays percussion for me, and then I also have a trio where, yeah, I have a couple friends where we do a trio thing too. So yeah, I have
Very
options.
nice. Oh, I love that. Well, I'm asking because I'm always in the back of my mind, I'm always praying. And I really am always trying to get another show together. And I have all these crazy
Okay.
ideas.
Yeah.
One of these days, I just want to know because if I said, hey, can you come to be, it's a long drive for you, North Carolina, but hey, or flight. I don't know if you want to drive, but you could. You never know. You never know. I always say you never know what God, do what? In Texas, in Beeville. We're in South Texas. We're an hour north of Corpus Christi.
Okay, so you're near San Antonio, right?
Yeah, we're
Sort of.
about an hour and a half from San Antonio, an hour and a
Okay.
half away. So
It
yeah,
takes
we're kind of in
17.
the
It
middle.
takes about 17 hours to get to Houston from here.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I don't have anything planned right now, but I'm always in the back of my mind. I found a great venue here, and I got to anyway. It's in my mind. My husband's probably in the other room going, "Oh no, we did one show and we had a blast." But I would love nothing more than to be able to bring some of these incredible artists down here and do another one. I just don't know. I told my husband anything is possible. I just feel if I get led to it, if it happens, because I already know what I'm planning, but I don't know if it's going to, whatever God lets happen. You know how that is. I think that's beautiful. And I want to say hi to Jana. Jana, I'm so glad you're here. She said some stars on the water. Gosh, your voice is just beautiful. I hope you got to hear Jennifer. This is Jennifer Alvarado from North Carolina. And I want to tell everyone real quick because my memory is so bad, girl. I'm telling you, I used to have a decent memory, but I lost it somewhere. I forgot. I always say I used to have a memory and I forgot where I put it. I tell you, it's bad. So let me put up here who's coming on next week. While I'm thinking of it, I haven't advertised for her yet. You may know her, but Lexi James is coming on next Monday. Do you know her?
Yeah, we're friends on
Yeah, she's
Instagram.
coming on. Oh, very nice. Well, she's also one of Caden's Caden supports, what do you call it? Promoters. One of his, and he, I mean, for real, he's just been sending me so many great people. Well, where did it go? Okay, that's next Monday. I know I just did it, but let me just find it here. Where did it go? There we go. Gosh, I have a lot of comments over here, a lot of things I need to go through. So just to remind you, that's the wrong one. That's just take that off. I forgot to put the name. Never mind. Lexi James will be here next Monday, the 18th. I think it's the 18th. Yes. Nice. So I love that song. I love all your songs. I really, really do. Are you getting a lot of radio play up there in North Carolina and in that area, honey?
Some. I honestly, I don't know right now. I'm so like focused on just trying to like get out, play gigs, and get stuff written that I don't really pay attention. But yes, there are some that play my songs.
That's good. That's really great. So what I want y'all to do, especially if anyone is over there in North Carolina in the area, call your radio station and request Jennifer Alvarado, request her songs. Yeah, absolutely. And this is your website that I put on the screen. Is that the best place for them to go? Where do they go to stream your music? Everywhere, right?
Yeah, it's on all the streaming platforms. But I would say, yeah, probably the website, and then you can link over to all the social medias that way. My social media handles are all at Jennifer Alvarado Music. So, and honestly, if you forget Alvarado and you think avocado, that's one reason I call my fans avocados, because if you look up avocado, it will come up. some people
Wow,
have
that's cool.
avocado, and so I was like, just embrace it. So yeah,
Yeah, and plus it sounds pretty cool, Jennifer Avocado. I love that. I love that. So, do you have? We have a few more minutes. Do you have another song you want to play, or are you about songed out? I know you sang a lot already. That's completely up to you. We have time for one more if you want to do another one.
yeah, I can do
But it's
another
up
one.
to you. Don't feel
Yeah.
don't feel like you have to obligate it. But yeah, let's go ahead and hear another song. I'm having so much fun. I hope y'all are having a fun. Y'all all, as I always say, are having a good time out there. Thanks for everyone who's tuned in. And
Well, I'm
on the
gonna play this.
radio,
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, I always say everyone out in radio land, I call radio land like it's full of sunshine and butterflies, like it's another world. So I hope y'all are doing well out there. I'm just silly. I'm so glad y'all are tuning in and listening. Yeah, take it away, Jennifer. I'm going to get out of the way and let you do another song.
Okay. Thank you so much. Well, I think I'm going to end with this one. It's called Betting on Love. It's a song that I wrote for my husband. And so what better way? His birthday's coming up next Sunday. So he was a St. Patrick's Day baby. So this is for him. Well, Kitty got lost in those deep brown eyes with a long, slow kiss, told her heart goodbye. Oh, everyone said, girl, he's not your kind. Can't you see he's trouble? Have you lost your mind? Oh, the whole town's talking, all their eyes are watching, but she's just calling it love. They call him a taker, a heartbreak, a player, but she's just betting on love. After 6 short months, he was on his knee, saying, Kitty, please, baby, would you marry me? Oh, they all rolled their eyes, said you're just too young. Why waste your life? You could still have fun. Oh, the whole town's talking, all those eyes are watching, but she's just calling it love. They call him crazy, it's a mistake maybe, but she's still betting on love. And 50 years have come and gone, but the love's still going strong. The whole town's talking, all those eyes are watching, but she's just calling it love. It may sound crazy, but when it's love, baby, yeah, the whole town's talking, all those eyes are watching, but she's just calling it love. It may sound
Yay! Wait a minute. I turned it off. And the crowd goes wild. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It would be so cool if we could literally have a live audience here. That would be so cool. Gosh, Jennifer, you are incredible. I mean that. You really are. Oh, you're so welcome. I have been so honored to have you on the show. I want to give a shout out to Vicki Cross. She said, hey, Carolyn, pretty voice. Well, thank you. No, she's not talking about me. I'm just joking. Yes, this is Vicki Cross. She is also a singer-songwriter. Speaking of beautiful voices, she has one. It's incredible, let me tell you. I'm so glad you tuned in, Vicki. Thank you, sweetheart. I know, isn't she amazing? I'm just so blessed and so honored. You know, I have a saying that I came up with because I can't even put into words how much all of this means to me, the way we're growing and we keep getting more and more. I just keep saying I'm beyond blessed because it's just like, I don't know how else to say it. I'm just like, thank you, God, for your blessings, you know, honestly, because we've just kept growing and growing and it's just incredible. And I just pray to keep doing this. I think you're so talented, honestly. And I am beyond honored and beyond blessed to have had you on the show. I want to give a big shout out. You're so welcome. A big shout out again to Caden Gordon. Thank you. He also came on the show. It was a few weeks ago. I don't even remember what it was. But my weeks are running together, but he's such a great guy. I think the world of him. And to everyone else that's watching, I want to wish you nothing but the best and that you can continue to be blessed and that God continues to show you the way that you should be going. I think what you're doing is perfect and just beautiful. And you're so welcome. You're touching a lot of people out there. So ladies and gentlemen, I want you to make sure you look her up. Remember, it's Jennifer Alvarado, but if you forget, you can put avocado and you'll still find it.
Yep.
Or you can go to her website. That's so funny. I love that. I wish I had an alternative like that. I do. Mine's Carolyn's Corner Live, but that's not the same. Not the same. Let me put your website up here. I'm hearing a weird noise over here. Okay, there is her website. It is jenniferalvarado.com. And you know what? I don't even know. They used to say www.jennifer, but you don't even have to do that anymore. You just it's so great because I used to hate that. I'm like, oh, there's backspace. No, wait, slash. No, again, Jennifer, I thank you so much for being with us tonight. It was an honor, and I hope you had fun.
I did. Thank you so much for having me on and taking time to talk to me.
You are so welcome. And I want to remind you, or I want to say what I tell everyone, welcome to the family, because you're part of the family now. And I want to encourage you, when you have a new release or anything, let me know, send it to me. I'll share it. I'll do whatever I can to help you. And if you ever have a release coming out and you want to come back on, if we can, we're booked all the way till September now, which is crazy.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. I know, because of great people sending us referrals. And that reminds me, if you know of anyone that would be a good fit for our show, they're going to have to wait a while, but send them my way, please, because I count on all of you guys and gals. Marie sends me everyone to bring us these incredible artists. And I just appreciate you. And I think you're the best. Thank you so much, Jennifer.
Thank you.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for being here. I'm going to hang around for a few minutes. Jennifer, I'm just going to see what Brett has on the radio. I know we're going to play our ad. And we will be right back. Jennifer, thank you so much.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hi, this is Rudy Trevino. I want to say hello to everybody from Beeville, South Texas.
So now we're going to hang out and just chit-chat a little bit. If you want to hang out, you're welcome to.
107.1 KRXB. Beeville.
ARX.
So funny, I don't speak Spanish, so I'm like, what?
Neither do I, but our name leaves it open for.
Oh God, yes. Well,
Take a step back.
I'll play our commercial again. Yeah, I don't speak Spanish, but we do. That's loud.
Located at 301.
We do a karaoke show, and a lot of people want to sing Spanish, and it's hilarious. Because I'm the DJ, I'm the one that has to put them in the computer. Oh my God, they get so tickled at me.
Over 50 varieties of toppings to
it's so
choose from.
funny.
B-Hop Yogurt Hive also has delicious froyo sandwiches and root beer floats. So hop on over to B-Hop Yogurt Hive.
Oh, it looks like my husband.
Friendly service with an
Oh, wait till this is
old-time
over.
vibe. Check out B-Hop Yogurt Hive on Facebook for their hours and more information.
This just in. B-Hop Yogurt Hive has 2 new flavors.
There's
Peppermint patty and pineapple upside down.
Pineapple upside down cake.
It's time for Mellow Rock Monday montage. Let's do this.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back on Carolyn's Corner. It looks like Brett has put some great rock and roll in there for you. In fact, the first song I see is Barracuda by Heart. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in. Enjoy a few songs, and we'll be back. Thank you so much to Jennifer Alvarado. We'll be back. Oh, yes, up at the top, up at the top. Are you ready to go? Are you ready to go? Or are you going to hang out for a little bit? We're just going to.
I was gonna hang out, but am I able to like end it on mine, like my stuff?
Yeah, you can, but of course you won't be on the screen anymore. But you can.
Okay, I got you.
So, I mean, if you're available to hang out for a while, we usually just hang out and talk a little bit and hang out while Brett's playing some songs.
Okay.
I just want to see how everybody's doing because I don't get to talk to them very often.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's really cool because we've developed to me, it's a family, and all these great people on here are just so beautiful and so loving and just, so I try to go on live occasionally and just say, hey, like I'm going over here to pick up my grandson, or I did a recipe video the other day. What'd y'all think? There's Tia. Hi, Tia. Tia said y'all both look beautiful. Thank you, Tia. She is, okay, what's his name? Oh God, I wrote it down. Michael Sparger's wife, right, Tia? Please tell me I'm right. Michael Sparger's wife. There's so many names I can't remember. Tia, it's so good to see you, beautiful. This is Jennifer Alvarado, or you can call her Jennifer Avocado. I love that, right? Maria, are you still here? Michael Sparger, wife. Yes, and I don't know if you know him, but he's coming on the show too. Whew, I got it right, Tia. Do you know how hard that is for me to get something right with my memory? It's so bad. So I'm pretty excited. Oh, you're so sweet, Tia. So I'm pretty excited. There is a new place. It's not new. It's been here forever, but there's a big, huge place here in Beeville called The Grand. And I got to go there because there was a young man out of, where's he from? His name is Matt Castillo. And another guy that had been on our show opened for him. It's a huge place. It's got a huge dance floor. And of course, my brain is already like, oh, that would make a good place for a show. I don't know, though. We'll see. But it was really cool. He's such a nice guy. And I got to go up there and introduce him. And we got to hear him sing. And he had like 3 number ones on Texas country radio.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was pretty cool. So I had a lot of fun. I just wanted to tell y'all that for those of you who didn't get to see the video. I don't hardly do things like that, but I'm going to try to start doing more things like that. I just wish I wish I wasn't afraid to drive that, like go a long way by myself. I'm always like, my husband can't go, I don't like driving a long way, but this was like right down the street. So that was a lot of fun. So that's what I did. And I was going to do another video too for y'all. I'm going to cook some enchilada casserole. I'm calling it Cooking with Carolyn's Corner. I don't know. I just got to find something to do. I get bored. So what is your favorite? Do you like to cook?
Yes and no. I go through spells. Like I think I like to bake more than actually cook. My husband's more the cook. I'm more of I want to make cakes and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, I do. I mean, I cook maybe once a week at this point. I get sad. Like I'd hardly cook, but yeah. But I like some of my grandmother's old recipes, so I like to pull those back out and yeah.
You know what? I used to bake a lot a long time ago, and I just quit. Well, because every time I would bake it, I would have to eat it. And I'm like, well, that's, and the kids are grown, so who's going to eat it if we don't eat it? So I'm like, I eat enough stuff like that. But what I've been trying to do is like making big portions of stuff, and then I'll freeze it and the dinner. And we ate leftovers tonight. And I was like, see, that was much easier. I didn't have to cook. Yes.
Yeah.
So
I would do that. Like I'll make chili or I'll make something like there's I call it bibimbap. That's not what it's called, but it's like it's some kind of Vietnamese dish, I think, but I don't even know. But what is it? HelloFresh recipes. Like I ordered those for a while, and then we stopped using those, but I kept all the recipe cards, and so I make my own
Smart.
version now. And
Yeah.
that's one of my favorite things because it's like fresh zucchini and stuff like that, and it's great. So. Yep.
Wow. I've been wanting to try that, but I don't know. Oh, and Tracy Reeves Parsons said, you look great, Jennifer.
Oh,
wow.
thanks.
Well, that's so sweet, Tracy. Thank you. Yeah, we're just sitting here chit-chatting now. Jennifer sang a lot of songs. I don't know where you were, Tracy, but you missed it. No, I'm just joking. And you can go back and read. I know. I'm just joking. Believe me, I understand. Another thing I didn't even think to say, it's very, very important, y'all, so important that you like or you can love. You can love if you want. It's even more better. It's more better. Oh, gosh. Comment and share. I didn't even realize the difference it makes when people share. It makes a huge difference with how many people you reach. It really does. I mean, it's crazy. The more shares, the better. So please, everybody click share wherever you are. Share. Sharing is caring, just like the Care Bears. I don't know where that came from. So we're talking about cooking now because I'm thinking about making an enchilada casserole. I cheat with everything I make. I do one pan dinners. Like I like doing that because that's what I did for 15 years. I was the sample lady at our local HEB, the grocery store. So I did that. I would sing and dance and cook.
Oh, nice. Okay.
I had so much fun, but then I started having issues in my feet and legs. So I like doing stuff that takes one pan, and it's fast. I'm like, because for all these moms out there and all these working women, they're all busy. So I'm going to do it pretty soon, y'all. I'm not going to get to do it yet, but I had a hard time with the camera. I was laughing because I don't know how these people do it on the TikToks to make it look so easy. It's like, oh, and my husband don't want to hold the camera. He said, no, I don't want to hold the camera. I'm like, well, why not? How can I be a chef if you don't hold the camera? So anyway, how's everybody doing out there? A what?
Get you a tripod, like a little. Just get you a little tripod.
I've got one, but I couldn't. I've got so many, girl. I've got one that we've got too many, but I couldn't get it angled right because my stove is against the wall, and I'm like, how do they do this? I was trying to put it on the back so you could see the pan. I'm like, this is harder than it looks. It looks like it'd be so simple, and I tried like at least four different tripods. I'm like, well, it's a work in progress. He said next time he'll hold the camera for me. So anyway, I had fun doing it though. I really, really did. So how is everyone doing out there? Y'all are being so quiet. I'll be quiet and let y'all talk. Go ahead. I know you have to type. I use voice text. So for anyone who has ever texted me, I apologize in advance because it never comes out with what I actually said. It never does. And I'm always like, oh God, I should have read that before I click send. And it's bad. I've said so many things. I'm like, oh God, shouldn't have done that. Doing okay. Sarah, I'm so glad to hear that. Sarah is here in town with me in we're not a very big town of Beeville. Yeah. Sarah, I can always count on her. Sarah and Marie are two that are always here, and I just love them for. They're beautiful people. Well, all of you guys and gals are. I hope y'all are doing well out there, and I hope you remember that if you are going through a hard time, because we all do, I always tell everybody just keep going. Don't stop because it will get better. It does. It eventually gets better. Yeah, and it's isn't it weird because I noticed in my own life, you're in the middle of something and you're going through all of this, whatever it is, and then you don't even realize that, oh, I already made it through. And you know what I mean? It's like, oh, that thing I thought was going to kill me and do me in, I'm still here and I made it through. And you're looking back, you're like, and now what I do is I say, I know this sounds funny, but to me, I literally look up and talk to God and say, I see what you did there. You know what I mean? Because it's pretty cool. You look back and you're like, wow, he got me through that by doing this. And he did that by doing that. And I'm just blown away. I'm blown away by his, his love and his mercy and the way he aligns things and gets us where we need to be in our lives, because it's all a big test to get us through. Like, okay, that was just a bump. That was just a big speed bump or whatever, So I love it. So, well, ladies and gentlemen, nobody's going to say, Sarah just said, looking okay, doing okay with Sarah. I hope you're doing all right. Well, let me see here. Let's see what's playing. If I turn this up, Facebook will mute us. They do every time.
Oh,
and they probably will mute you too. Yeah, I have been fighting with them since day one. They'll mute us. In fact, they've taken some videos completely off the air. And I was like, oh God, it's a constant thing. And they even do it with like for you, for example, they do it with the artists too.
Yeah, they do it with mine.
I've gotten
coffee I've gotten copyright infringements of my own stuff, and I'm like,
Yeah.
whatever. Just
I know it's
whatever.
weird, isn't it? I'm like, but they're right here. But I'm sure it's all AI or computer generated. It's not a real person,
Yes.
Yeah. So it's one of those thorns in my side. I'm constantly battling. But now I just say, you know what? Go to YouTube and watch it. And if it's not on YouTube, somebody let me know, because if they take it off YouTube, then I got to do something drastic. So, wow. Let me. I guess we're going to get out of here pretty soon because Brett's got only one more song left, it looks like. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me see. What is this? Marie said, you missed my text above Sarah talking about cooking. Oh, wait. Where?
It said I heated up some soup from Olive Garden. Does that count? Yes, that
Oh,
counts.
how do you see that? How am I not seeing it? Hold on.
It's over here on the side. I don't know. But
that's weird. I don't see it. That's weird.
Yes, Marie, that definitely counts. Like, it took effort to put the meal and heat it. So I say yes.
Yeah, it's like cooking, because you wouldn't have had it if you wouldn't have heated it up. And then you'd have to eat cold soup. That is the worst thing to me. I like my soup so hot it burns my tongue. My husband's like, how do you eat? I said, it's soup. It's supposed to be hot. It does count. It does count, Marie. Now, Marie, I always talk about Marie because this lady, she goes to a live music almost every night. I mean, honestly, she is. Okay. It blows my mind. She is so supportive of the local musicians and beyond. She's about an hour away from me, and talk about, she knows everyone. She's been to Mickey Gilley. She's been to, the big ones, the new ones, and the older ones, and the list just is crazy. It goes on and on. She'll drive forever to go support them, and I just think that's great. And then she'll give them my card and ask them to come on the show. And she sent some great people our way already. So sorry about missing your text. That's weird. I don't know why I don't see it.
Also, Tracy said, any new songs on the horizon? Yes, there are. I'll just say that.
Good question.
Yes, there are.
Yeah, that's what she can say. We're going to have to do like they do on the talk show. Tell us more. Just kidding. I always think of Jimmy Fallon, because he always pushes the artists. That's all you can tell us? Yes, that's all I can tell you. Let me look here, because I'm missing these comments for some weird reason. Because I have so many Facebooks. It's ridiculous. I need to just close the other ones, but do you know how hard that is? And plus, I always think, well, there may be one person over on that other Facebook still, So we laugh about that all the time. I get so confused. I don't know. It's really funny to try to keep up with all of them. So what do y'all think? Should I take off the other Facebooks? The bad thing is I don't know which one is which, because smart me went and made them all called Carolyn's Corner. So now I'm like, which one is it?
Can you see? You can look and see what the date is that you created each of them, and do it that way.
Good idea. Good idea. Oh, there we go. I see it now. You missed my no, I don't know. It must be on the other Facebook. No, there it is. It's on here. Sorry, y'all. Just I'm working on trying to get Stephanie Ross, Eric Diamond, and Robbie Comos on our cruise singing. What? Well, remember me. That would be great. Yes, we had a gentleman. Where's he at, Marie? Eric Diamond. He's in New Mexico. He's Texas swing country, and he came all the way to Beeville to do the radio show, which I thought was so cool. Yeah. Marie was sick. She couldn't make it. I was so sad because she was so looking forward to it, and then she got sick. I'm like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be great. Let me know. Let me know, and I'll start saving money. Everybody says save money. How are you supposed to save money in this economy? You can't hardly. You really can't. It's very difficult. Very, very difficult. So, Brett, do you have any more songs in? Let me see. Hold on. Oh, okay. I'm yelling. He's in the other room. I'm working. That'd be good. Which cruise line, Marie? What was his name? J.R. Herrera. I think that was his name. He just went on. He just did the cruise thing. I've got to head out, but I will keep watching you. I hope to see you soon. Thank you, Tracy. And that is Tracy Reeves Parsons. Thank you for joining us. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to join us next week, ladies and gentlemen, where we'll have Lexi James, another great show. I'm so excited. Every week, God willing and the creek don't rise. Every Monday, I plan on being here. And I am having occasionally authors joining us. So I have another author next Wednesday. So I'm excited about her as well because she is a big supporter of autism. So she's written books about autism and to help children, and I'm all over that. I think that's such a beautiful idea. Yes, New Mexico, I will have to have a few clips of you singing to send to them. Oh yeah, absolutely. There's like 22 cruise lines out of America. Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be really cool. Well, go ahead, Marie, you do it. Then we can invite Jennifer and she can come sing too. Jennifer, I just volunteered you to come on a cruise ship with us.
That's fine. Somebody asked me about being on a cruise ship, and I was like, no, I get seasick. I don't think that's going to work. But
I wonder.
A couple days, I think I'd be fine.
Yeah, I've always wondered that because they're so big, because I get seasick too, but it's so big. I don't know if you actually would get sick.
I don't think you would. I don't think you would notice, but yeah.
Yeah, I know. I've always wanted to do it. It's been on mine and my husband's bucket list forever. But now I'm like, I don't know. Did you hear these horror stories? Of course, that was after COVID and all that. So, there's no telling what would actually happen now. I'd probably be smooth now. So, but that is on our bucket list. So I don't know. But yeah, let me know, Marie. That would be cool. We'll call you up, Jennifer, and say, Jennifer, come on, we're going. All you got to do is meet us there. That's funny. Golly. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go ahead and cut out tonight. I am hungry and tired. I don't know why. I just need to rest. Jennifer, I appreciate you being here. She said, send me your clips. And Jennifer, can you send clips also with her email address? Send the clips of the show. Yes. I'm using a new, people have been teaching me so many things. I'm using a new thing to make clips. It's Opus. And boy, is it cool. Have you ever heard of it?
No.
Oh,
I'll look it up.
So it's so cool. The only thing is it goes by like how long the show is. So I can take this entire show, the YouTube link, put it in Opus, and it'll make like 15 clips out of it. It'll tell you this clip is probably the best. This, it's amazing. And because it takes too long. I can't do that. Clips of you singing. Yes. The thing is, I've never noticed it actually taking the clips of people singing. It takes the clips from the interview, like talking.
Okay.
So I need to figure out from the guy that told me about it, how do I get the clips of them singing? Because I want that. So
if nothing else, I can make some clips and send them to you to send to her.
Oh, that'd be good. Yeah, because it would take me forever. Because I'm like, how do you?
That works.
I'm still learning so many of these things, especially the video editing. Audio editing, I'm okay, but video editing, no. It's very hard for me. Yeah, that would be good. Great idea, Marie. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, I hope y'all had a great time. I know I did. I always do. And I will be back next Monday, good Lord willing, and the creek don't rise, with Lexi James. And then we have the author on Wednesday. Her name is Jennifer. No, it's not. I wrote it down. Hold on. Let me tell you. I think it is Jennifer. It's Mary Elizabeth Jackson. And she's written a series of books for children with autism. And I'm really excited about that. Because anything we can do to help people, get word out about anything, it's great because there's so many people dealing with stuff. Jennifer, I appreciate you again. I really do. Thanks for hanging out with us. And ladies and gentlemen, I hope y'all have a great night and that you stay blessed. Take care of yourself. Remember, if you're going through a hard time, please don't give up. Keep going. Try to keep smiling. And I love you all. I love you, sweetheart. Thank you so much for being on the show. Ladies and gentlemen, have a wonderful night. Thanks for tuning in. Bye-bye.